Oracle Cloud Infrastructure (OCI) announced its first ARM-based instances with the Ampere A1 Compute Platform. With this news, OCI joins the growing number of cloud providers that have embraced ARM as a cost-efficient, scalable offering to support the needs of its customers. What is the Ampere A1 Compute Platform, what workloads does it support, and what does all of this mean? I'll try to cover this in the following few paragraphs. First, what was announced? As mentioned, OCI announced the availability of ARM-based instances, named Ampere A1 Compute Platform, based on Amperes Altra CPU design. Customers can consume these instances for applications on containers, bare metal, or virtual machines (VMs) in the OCI public cloud or on-prem as dedicated region cloud at customer. Two of the critical tenets of OCI's messaging are flexibility and cost. From a flexibility perspective, customers can reserve instances as small as a single-core OCPU, upwards of 80 cores OCPU, accompanied by 1 to 64 terabytes of memory for its virtualized environment. Bare metal spans up to 160 cores and 1 terabyte of memory. OCI is touting the lowest cost per core in the market from a cost perspective, at 1 cent per core per hour, about 30% cheaper than AWS with Graviton 2. OCI has one more hook, which I see as pretty smart. Oracle's free tier allows developers to test out the Ampere A1 Compute Platform for suitability and use as a development environment. Such an offering is the embodiment of the open-source spirit, and I believe Oracle will find this to be wildly popular in the development community. Second, what is the pitch? There are 3 pillars to OCI's value prop. I believe Oracle is hitting the mark with its positioning of A1. The company is speaking to the things that concern IT organizations that deploy to the cloud. And it did so in a way that also promotes Amperes Altra CPU and positions these A1 instances as first-class citizens in the OCI datacenter. In other words, Oracle is being bullish on A1, and rightfully so. Moor Insights and Strategy founder and principal analyst Patrick Moorhead and I dug deeper into OCI in a research paper that can be found here. This paper explores the OCI architecture more deeply and detail performance and how A1 can be an ideal platform for cloud-native workloads. Third, where is Oracle positioning Ampere A1 Compute? Oracle seems to be jumping into the ARM game with both feet, as it is positioning A1 as an ideal compute platform for workloads that span the compute continuum. From lower-end general-purpose compute to intensive workloads such as AI inferencing to high-end scientific application support. As with its positioning, I believe Oracle's aggressive positioning is smart for 2 reasons. Based on the performance testing I have seen, I believe the Ampere A1 Compute Platform can support all these workloads quite well. I also know that the market will gravitate toward 1 or 2 workloads as it continues to prove out ARM in general.